Okay, you've created a song. Now you need to get this song out of FL Studio. How do you do that? Well, there's a bunch of ways you can export your song. Here's one way. Go to File, Export, and then choose the file format that you want to export it as. Name your song. I'll call this song for fun. I'll just put this on my desktop for now. And here's the different formats that you can choose. You can choose the WAV file, MP3, OGG, FLAC, and MIDI, etc. The WAV file in general is the highest quality sound because it also is the largest file size. If I choose MP3, you'll see that the file size is significantly smaller and compressed. However, this can affect the sound quality of the song. It may be lower. If you're using WAV, you want to make sure that you're on the highest, at least when you're doing your final export, as well as on the sampling and the highest number. If you're using MP3, you'll want to play around with the bitrate. Lower, higher. You can see the file size again. Depends on how much you're compressing. So this is a higher quality sound. Supposedly, MP3s and WAV files are going to be close in quality sound when they're at their maximum strength. But that's really up to you to decide whether that's true or not. So once you've decided that, you can hit export and your song will be sent out of FL Studio. What if you want to send the MIDI notes from your song to someone else or to use in another project? How do you do that? Go to the item that's going to be exported. So in this case, I want to export these keys right here. Go to the drop-down menu, select File, Export as MIDI file. Then you can choose the section the name of the song. In this case, I'll just call this MIDI notes. I'll put this on my desktop. Now, if I were to add an instrument, I'm going to, let's say, add a new pattern. So this doesn't have any notes yet, and I'm just going to add some notes to my FL keys. I can find my MIDI notes and drag that into the instrument. And you can see the notes have now been added. And now I can play those notes. What if I want to send this song to an instrument player? Or I want to send this song as sheet music so that other people can read them who are not using FL Studio at all? You can go to the drop-down menu, select File, Export as Sheet Music. Then name your piece. Choose a name for your piece. Choose the time signature and the scale. And hit start. And here you can see it's actually converted all of those MIDI notes into a piano score. Into some sheet music. It is limited in the extent that you can't manually control these. You will have to use an external software if you want to be using even more refined touches to controlling when you want the spacing and the treble clefs and bass clefs. But that's for people not using FL Studio. That's for if you want to get another software. So those are the three ways that you can export your song. As just going to the file and exporting them in different file formats, as MIDI notes, or as sheet music. When we get to the mastering part of this course, you will also learn how to send out the individual stems of your song so that you can send your song to a mixer or mastering engineer. But we'll come to that in the mastering section.